Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel once more. It is me, Odroid Prof, here on Odroid Talks Tech. Alright, so in today's video, we'll be talking quickly about exposing your child to tech. Yes, there are reasons I am going to give us, and there should be 7 reasons, but they are very cogent and we need to listen to this. So just give me about 9 minutes of your time to get the reasons why you have to get your child to be tech inclined from a tender age. A quick one. It's about time we understood the fact that those days are gone when we have to ask our children, okay, so without studying law, you will go nowhere. Without being a medicine and surgery person, or without studying medicine and surgery, you will not make it. Without studying engineering, you will not make it. No, 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 no. Gone are those days when children are confined to some certain aspects of career because they just have to turn out to be someone in life. It is no longer that way. So basically, even a doctor needs tech, an engineer needs tech, a lawyer needs, even a farmer, a market woman needs tech. So why not allow your child to get this tech idea right from his or her tender age? Do you know that in my country now, because I'm from Nigeria, in my country, as of this particular year 2025, the entrance to the tertiary institution, there's an exam they write, which is called the UTME. So students actually didn't make it through this UTME for this year. They didn't do well. I am trying to make us understand the reason we have to get our children to know this on time. Now, children didn't even get to make the UTME exams well properly this year because now exams or the UTM exam is CBT, that's computer based test, all right, and people have to use the computer to write this exam. So but this year children failed massively because many of them do not know how to operate the system, right? Many of them do not know how to submit their answers. Many of them do not know how to select the best possible answers because now, prior to their exams, they were not even, many of them were not open to, okay, the trainings on how to assess the CBT or the mock exam, so to say, using the computers. All right, so many of them do not, have access to these things, and which led to massive failure. Okay, now the truth is, if children do not get these things right on time, it will lead to things like this because many of the children couldn't even pass the exam properly because of the fact that many of them were not used to the system. Many of them do not know how to submit their answers. Many of them do not know how to do lots of stuff on their CBT, so it didn't allow them to pass. So I'll be giving us reasons why we have to allow our children to know this tech at least from tender age. Here are the reasons why you must allow your child to be tech inclined. Number one is it allows for enhancing problem solving skills. When your child is tech inclined, when you open your child to tech right on time, your child would have a very good or enhanced problem solving skill. All right, tech is challenging, right? Tech is challenging, and when you allow your child to be tech inclined right from tender age, it opens the minds of the children, rather. It opens the minds of the children to get their problem solving skills enhanced. All right, so that is one thing that tech would do to your child. Now, it prepares your child for the future. If these children that failed the CBT, their exams, if they were prepared right from before they faced the exams, if they were prepared, the future wouldn't have granted them exactly what, because their future of few years ago was that day they failed the exam, if you understood what I said. So now they didn't prepare themselves, or their parents didn't help them prepare, or their teachers also didn't help them prepare to get the future guaranteed. You understand? So these things help. All right, so it helps your child to get prepared for the future. Now it increases self-esteem, right? It increases self-esteem and allows a child to take on new challenges. See, for instance, right? For instance, a child just starts coding using Scratch, right? Starts using Scratch. Okay. Now, a child that starts using Scratch to write video games and the rest would be like, okay, this is interesting. All right, this is interesting, and you know, how about others? If Scratch is this way, are there things other than this particular Scratch that I can, you know, get into and the rest? So it opens the mind of a child to new challenges. All right. The next point is that it enhances creativity. A child in primary 5 who starts learning CorelDRAW and Adobe Photoshop, these are graphic design platforms. Okay, remember, it takes creativity to be able to make flyers and the rest. Okay, so a child who starts developing his or her skills on CorelDRAW, or graphics to be precise, at a tender age is open to refine their creativity. They are open to refining their creativity. So when a child opens up to tech quite early in their lives, you know, they get used to refining their creativity skills. So basically, that is what tech can do to a child, refining a child's creativity. Then the next one there is it builds adaptability. It builds adaptability. Now, the world is turning into a global village as the days pass by. Right? As the days pass by, the world turns into a more global village. Right, so things will come. Things, even more technical things will come up, and then it will be more tasking. But when a child is tech inclined or is open to tech right from their young age, it helps them to adapt to the even tasking world that the world in would in fact turn into. So when a child is open to tech, or you as a parent or you as a guardian, when you are able to allow your child to open up to tech, all right, basically the child will be able to adapt to whatever challenge that tech throws at them. Okay, now a little story before I give us the last point. I was able to go somewhere for some job with an uncle. So the uncle is into solar um and the inverter installations and the rest. So we went to a particular bank somewhere. I'm not going to mention the bank for reasons. So this particular bank is notable, very very notable in Nigeria. In fact, we are talking about the top three. This particular bank should be there. So in Nigeria. Now the truth is, when we got there, we were supposed to install some batteries for them, for the bank, and then the rest. So funny enough, when we got there, their old um, lighting, their old lighting source, that's their old inverter, was going to be, uninstalled. Like, we needed to bring them out and then install new ones. So there was need for a total system shutdown from this server. So now it happened that the so-called chief tech person in that particular bank was around, but there is this young guy who was on IT. From what I gathered then, the guy had gone for marketing. He followed people for marketing, so he was not around. Now there was need for shutting down all systems from the server so that they are able to, install the inverter and let everyone start work again. Now let's shut down the server. Remember, it is the work of the chief tech person. So the tech person now was unable to shut down the server in the absence of the boy. Now, in the midst of that particular commotion, because we had limited time and things were beginning to go out of hand, so in the midst of that commotion, the same boy that was on IT came in, and then they told him, okay, there's need to shut down the server. What do we have to do? The boy got into the server, shut the server down, and then we installed successfully the inverters. And then, did you know that the chief tech person who studied tech, certified tech person, got sacked after that for not being able to shut server down? It was just a little child, someone under you, that was able to shut the server down. The lesson we learned from this particular story is your child is not too young to be open to tech. Your child should be able to unseat someone from somewhere. Another lesson is, once you are doing the tech thing, ensure you are good at it. It is not just to go into school and learn it and understand it. Be good practically with it. That is what I'm talking about. Once you study it, once you say you want to go into it, know it, study it, and be practically sound at it. That is it. And then the last point is, it prepares a child for global citizenship. Now, you don't get to be limited as a kid when you open your heart to tech. The reason is, when you leave your location, when you leave your parents' country to somewhere else, whatever you meet there, you should be able to adapt. So you are now a global citizen because you have allowed yourself to be open to tech right from young age. Remember, the time starts now. There will be time, or the time will come when you say, oh wow, this guy said it. Had I known, I would have allowed my child to do this from time. So now there are things you can actually let your child come into. All right, there are things you can let your child come into. Your child can do graphics, your child can do game coding using Scratch and the rest of it. Your child can even go into web design, starting with HTML. There's WordPress, there's Joomla. Your child can do things. Your child can create robots. All right, we build robots, we do many things. So when you need our services, please ensure to use the comment section to get back to us. Let us know how we can help you, and please don't forget to share, subscribe, and like the video for it to reach out to more people, sensitizing them about all of this we've just said. So don't be selfish. I like you all, or rather I love you all. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video. Till next time, cheers.